Buenas noches, les habla la periodista La Loca. ¿Por qué La Loca? Porque soy muy loca.
Inside Out takes audiences overseas with the premiere of La Dany, a documentary about an eccentric transvestite street performer from Medellín, Colombia.
The film La Dany is about Dany Casta'o, a street performer who I met when I was visiting Colombia, who for over 20 years has been performing every Sunday night beside the Catholic Cathedral in Bolívar Square with found objects and raising money through her performance for homeless kids.
Joined by his sister Julie, Toronto-based filmmaker Jim Giles spent 3 weeks in Medellín's roughest neighborhoods filming Dany, arguably one of the city's most popular characters.
Tell me all about Dany.
Dany has become over the years, I believe, an icon, and how, one, she's been able to make people laugh. She's taken people from impoverished communities, been able to assemble them together in relatively a safe space where they could come and enjoy a piece of theater because they can't afford theater.
Live reenactments of rape, kidnappings, murder, and infidelity are just a few themes presented in Dany's shows. Stuffed animals and almost every swear word known to Colombians are also common elements.
For them, it's entertainment. We wanted her to tell her own story. We didn't want to kind of impose. So she led the activity. She kind of said, well, this is what I do on a day-to-day basis.
And filming Dany's day-to-day life proposed a few challenges.
One, she's so neurotic. The other challenge was language. Julie and I don't speak Spanish, so we relied on others to interpret what Dany was saying.
The film also reveals the darker side to Dany's experience as a transvestite performer in a predominantly Catholic city.
She comes from a very impoverished, a Catholic city that, you know, would have very strong opinions and the discrimination against transvestites in general. She's been kidnapped a number of times. And so there's very much a risk factor with her in doing her art.
So what is the gay community like in Medellín, Colombia?
Medellín is about the size of Toronto. It's called the City of Eternal Spring. It's got a fairly large gay community. They have their own pride parade every year now. They've just, in Colombia itself, have same-sex rights as far as partnerships in law. So the gay community is there, but oftentimes it's not as visible.
Jim says Dany is an ambassador for Medellín's gay community.
We did the screening of the film at the Lido Theater in Medellín in November, and we had over 1,000 people in attendance. We've started a Facebook page, and she's got 3,000 fans, and most of them coming from her own city. The city they recognize Dany's contribution. Medellín also has classism issues. Sometimes they look down upon her.
What do you hope to accomplish with this film?
Well, I think the profiling for Dany will be really important. I think validating for her, the film has been a recognition of her 20 years of work. For us, it's also dispelling some of the myths and stereotypes about Colombia. Because when you kind of say, you know, I'm going to visit Colombia, people drop or conjure images of drugs and violence. And here's a very modern, progressive city that I think we can look at very seriously now.
Para Noticiero de la Noche, La Loca. Hablamos otro día. Bye, bye. Me fascina ser que sea famosa, que hablen de mí, que hablen bien, que hablen mierda.